10-6, surface area of pyramids, cones, and spheres. First of all, you might want to have a calculator of some sort to kind of help you do this, because there's going to be a lot of calculations. So you will be allowed to use calculators on this assignment, but you will need to show what's being multiplied and how you got your answer. Do not just write an answer. You need to show the steps. You're using the calculator to do the simple arithmetic, the multiplying and the adding. So first of all, we're going to start with the surface area of a pyramid, and to do that you need to first know the slant height, which is L, and that's basically the height of the face. So imagine an ant walking up from the base of a pyramid up to the top. It would look something like this. So from the bottom edge all the way up to the pointy part, the tip. Now that green area, that's our base. And the base in this case is a square. How do you find the area of a square? Well, let me come back to that, sorry. If n is the number of lateral triangular faces, so the triangles, then the lateral area is n, which is the number of faces, times 1/2 base times the slant height. Because those slants are basically, the faces are triangles. So remember, our formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Well, in this case, the height is the slant height. And if it helps you, you could think of it as kind of looks like a ninja star or a flower or whatever. But you've got 4 triangles, and then you have the base, which is a square. So the surface area of a pyramid could be found by taking the lateral areas, which is the sides of the pyramid, and adding the base to it. So the formula for that would be n, which is the number of faces, times 1/2 times the base times the slant height, added to the area of the base. So let's try one together and see what we get. So if n is the number of lateral triangular faces, then the lateral area is, in this case, is going to be 4, because there's 4 sides, times 1/2 times 20, which is the base, the length of the base, times the slant height, which is 22. And then the base here, since it's a triangle, or sorry, a square, base is found by length times width, so it's going to be 20 times 20. So our long version of our expression would be 4 times the quantity 1/2 times 20 times 22 plus 20 times 20. This is where you want to pull out the calculator and make sure that you do it right. Make sure you show your steps, otherwise I can see you making mistakes. So I do 1/2 times 20 is 10. 10 times 22 is 220. 4 times 220 is 880. 880 plus 400 is 1,280 square meters. Next, we have the surface area of a cone. So try to imagine what a cone would look like if you unwrap it. Again, we have our slant height. And for a circle, for the base is a circle, we're going to be needing our radius. So the lateral area is 1/2 times 2 pi r times the slant height, or the lateral area is equal to pi times r times L, if you simplify that. Then the base is a circle, so remember, to find the area of a circle, it's pi times r squared. If we unwrap it, it's going to look kind of like a semicircle. That's our lateral area. And then we have our base. And it doesn't matter where you put the base, but whatever works for you. The circumference there. So our formula is the surface area is equal to the lateral area plus the base. we said that the lateral area is equal to pi times r times L. You'll need to have that written down somewhere so that you can do the problems tomorrow. Plus the area of the circle, pi times r squared. So again, you're going to need the guided notes and you're going to want to write this down. Alright, so let's try that. Surface area of a cone. We have surface area is equal to the lateral area plus the base. In this case, the surface area is going to be equal to pi times r times L plus pi times r squared. So when you're doing a cone, that's the formula you want to use. Plug in the information that we have. We know the surface area is we know that pi is 3.14. In this case, the r is 5. What's the slant height here? 8 plus 3.14 again. What's r in this case? 5 squared. Pull out your calculators, start doing your multiplication. I do 5 times 8 in my head, plus, and I might do 5 to the second power in my head. Then this is where I want to pull out my calculator because I don't want to do 3.14 times 40. And that would give me 126.6, and 3.14 times 25 is 78.5. Add those together, we get 204.1. So if we're rounding to the nearest whole number, the nearest square unit, that's basically dropping or looking to the right of the decimal and either rounding up or leaving it the same. In this case, because it's a 0.1, we leave it the same. Surface area of a sphere. You need to know your r, and that's all you really need to know. So the surface area of a sphere is found by 4 times pi times r squared. Again, you'll need to have that written down so that you can use it tomorrow. Plug in what we know. So in this case, we have 22 centimeters, and we want to make sure they're giving us the radius, so it's from the center to the edge. If it goes through the center to the other side, then that's the diameter, and we need to cut it in half. So we have 4 times 3.14 times 22 to the second power, and 22 to the second power is 484. 4 times 3.14 is 12.56. Times that by 484, you get 6,079 and 4/100 square centimeters. Rounding that to the nearest whole number, it's going to be 6,079. If you have any questions, please post them on Edmodo or have them ready for the beginning of class tomorrow. Thank you.